welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup. Today sees update 1.4 go live, and with that came some new cars. The first one I wanted to take a look at is actually the Renault Sport Clio V6. It's a car that there's been a lot of buzz around ever since it was leaked a few days ago, and understandably, because underneath that very small hatchback body there is a 3-litre V6 mid-mounted driving the rear wheels. So the question is though, does it work well as a drift car? And I'm very pleased to say it does, and considering the length of the wheelbase you'd expect it to feel quite twitchy, but actually it's really nice to use, incredibly smooth, and it's actually a really easy car to get along with straight from the get-go. Just before I take you over to the settings that I've come up with for this car, I would just like you all to use the comment section down below to let me know what car you would like to see me do next here on the channel out of this new pack. I know which one I want to do next, but it would be great to see what you guys would like to see me do next. On top of that, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I've got content like this coming out all the time. And also, give the video a like if you enjoy it. It really helps the channel grow when you do. So, I'll take you straight over to the settings now, and I'll show you what I've come up with. So with the Clio here, I did find it best to spend some mileage points. I took the power all the way up to level 3 there, and all the way to the top to 192%. Which is going to leave you 441 brake horsepower. Now I have played around with it with slightly less power. It does work absolutely fine. It's just that some of the bigger corners that I was trying to tackle for this video, I needed the power up there. So I think as a good average build, I would definitely have that all the way to the top. Weight reduction wise, I've just taken it to level 2 there and dropped it to 90%, which leaves you 1,201 kilograms. I didn't really see the point in taking it any higher because you're not losing a great deal more weight. Traction control is set to 0. I've got comfort hard tyres both front and rear. Brake balance on this build is set to -1. Now ride height on the front is set to 85, which is as low as it can go. And on the rear there it's just a little bit above at 90, just to give it a little bit more roll on the back end to help it slide. Natural frequency on the front I've set to 1.7, and on the rear it's 1.75. Again, just giving a little bit more roll on the back, just helping it along with the drifting. Anti-roll bar on the front is set to 7 and the rear is 4. The compression and rebound you don't need to touch. I've just left those at 60, 60 and 90 and 90. Camber angle on this one on the front is set to 2.5 and on the rear is 0.8. Toe angle on the front is set out to 0.28 and in 0.2 on the rear. Downforce you can't adjust for this build. Differential I haven't touched whatsoever, and the transmission I've set it to fully customised, set it to 168. I have shortened some of these gears as well, so just make sure you copy what's on the screen now, and you should be good to get out there and enjoy it. As I always say, just use these settings as a base for yourselves. Everyone does have a different style, so they're not going to suit absolutely everyone. However, this is a great place to start, and it is exactly the build that I used to make this video. Stay tuned to the channel. Like I say, I will be trying to cover all the cars that were in the pack, and I will be trying to get through them as quick as I can, so hopefully there will be a few out this week. I'm going to leave you with some more footage of me just messing around with the Clio, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Say goodbye. I'm alone.